People always want to know if you had a good time at summer camp. Did you laugh? Did you smile? Was it sunny every day? One thing they never ask you, though, no one ever asks you what it's like to meet a monster.
What's going on out there, weird kid?
Nothing much. Doesn't look like it's moving at all.
This is irresponsible. Camp Eagle Feather promised us a bonanza of exciting outdoors activities on Forest Friendly Day. It's in the brochure and everything. All we've done so far is sit in traffic.
I didn't think you wanted to come along today anyway, LaFonda. Didn't you say you hate the outdoors?
That's not the point. If they're dragging me out into the middle of nowhere, then at the very least I want to see the famous and sinister Crackskull Mountain. Not just the back of Mr. Flummerly's head. Hey, Flummerly, what's the problem here?
Problem? Problem? Can't you see the traffic, child? We're stuck. No breath, no motion. As idle as a painted ship upon a painted ocean.
Do you mind if I make a suggestion, sir?
Oh, it seems that young Master Jones here has the answer to all our problems.
I just kind of like figuring out stuff, sir. That's all.
Come on, Melly. Let the kid have a try. Want to see if you can help us out, JJ?
Maybe try this.
Correct.
Yay!
Great job, Jacob. You've been a real help, hasn't he, Mr. Flummerly?
Indeed. Well done, Jones. What a clever little chap you are.
We're on our way now, kids, but we've still got a ways to go. Talk amongst yourselves and we'll be there before you know it.
What you reading there, weird kid?
It's not mine. I think it's some kind of journal.
Where'd you find it?
That's the strange thing. I found it in the cooler.
Oh yeah, weird kid spent the night in the cooler. So, how'd you spend your 8 hours in solitary?
I spent most of it trying to get this journal. There's nothing to do in the cooler. Just a bunch of old board games which all had missing pieces. So I kinda got bored. Then I spied this up in the rafters, and I spent the rest of the night figuring out how to get it down.
Sounds thrilling.
No, it was great fun. Want to hear about it? Yeah, got it. And then I reached up and... I got it.
Thrilling. So whose journal is it, anyway?
It doesn't say. But it wasn't dusty or anything, so it can't have been up there for long.
What about Mikey Redshirt? The kid that had Jacob's bunk before he got here. He was always writing. Oh yeah, I remember that guy. Counselor said he had to rush off home early, crying to Mommy and Daddy about being lonely all the time.
That's not what it says here. It seems like he was really looking forward to staying on. Can't believe how cool this place is. I've been climbing, played sports, eaten a load of pizza. The next 3 weeks are gonna be great. The only downer is this weird kid called LaFonda, who just sits around crying and complaining about being lonely all the time.
Well, you see, the difference there is that when I sit around complaining, I do it with a degree of culturally informed sophistication.
It still doesn't explain why he went home so suddenly if he was having such a good time. Seems kind of strange.
Hey, JJ. Hell of a party last night, huh?
Yeah, it was the bestest night ever.
Guys, we share a cabin. Didn't you notice I wasn't there? I was in the cooler, remember?
Sorry, JJ. I guess we kind of forgot. Why with it being such an epic night and everything. Look, I got pictures.
There was pizza and burgers and ice cream and shawarma.
Miss Truly and Mrs. Haggerty did a comedy roast of Mr. Grimmo. And even that old sourpuss was smiling by the end. I laughed so hard, the milk came out of my nose.
Haha, milk's coming out of my nose right now.
Then, Idle Hands, the caretaker, and Lunch Lady May had an epic 20-minute rap battle. And by the end of that, everyone was pretty fried.
I don't think that's what happened, Mr. Dwayne. I think Mr. Hand sung his funny song to us before we had pizza.
Oh yeah, these pictures are in the wrong order. God, I don't think I can fix it. Can you have a look, JJ? You're better with...
Got it!
Awesome!
Yeah!
Thanks, JJ. That was gonna take me hours.
Okay, kids, we've just about arrived. Are you ready for some forest-friendly fun? Okay, kids, here we are on Forest Friendly Day. We're about 15 miles from Camp Eaglefeather, in the heart of a lush, ancient, temperate rainforest, in the shadow of spooky old Crackskull Mountain.
Now, later on, I shall be guiding you in the ways of our friends, the trees and the mosses, as we wander through the green idyll, which is nature's bounty.
But first, let's head down to Firebreak Creek and get ready for some cool bridge building.
Oh, I don't feel too good. I think I might have ate too much. Oof. My tummy feels like a balloon full of spanners. Achoo!
Miss Truly, I think Billy's not feeling so good. I think maybe he should give the bridge building a miss.
What's the matter, sweetheart?
Achoo! Lord.
He kind of ate too much, and he seems to have allergies, too. Gross.
Poor Billy. You are looking a little green around the gills, aren't ya? You want to sit this one out, honey?
Achoo!
I think that's a yes. You want to stay here by the bus, sweetheart? I'll sit with you.
No need for that, Miss Truly. LaFonda and I will look after him.
Hey!
That's real sweet of you guys. Now, Mr. Flommerly and I are just going to be 2 seconds away at the creek. You holler if you need anything, you hear?
So, my merry band, to emulate Horatius and keep the bridge. But first, we have to build it. So, let's to the creek.
Come on, kids. Let's get bridge building.
Jacob? Hello? Earth calling weird, kid. Bad enough I'm stuck out here in the middle of this stinking forest all day. Now I've got to look after this wheezing ball of snot as well.
LaFonda, do you think maybe you could cover for me if I have to sneak off?
Sneak off? Are you crazy? We're in the middle of nowhere out here. Unless, are you planning to see your monster friend?
You mean Biggie? Yeah. We've got some investigating to do around here. Biggie's trying to find his mom, and the only person who might know where she is was last seen up at Crackskull Mountain.
Well, okay. If I've got to be stuck here with Snot Boy all day, it'll at least be tolerable if I know I'm helping to solve a dark and sinister mystery at the same time.
Thanks, LaFonda.
I've got just one condition. You've got to tell me everything when you get back.
Are you going, Jacob? I don't feel so good. Who's gonna hold my hair back if I hurl?
It's okay, Billy. I won't be gone long, and LaFonda will look after you.
But she's scary.
She's okay when you get to know her. Honest. Thanks, LaFonda. You gonna be okay with Billy?
Sure. I can make like a Victorian heroine and pretend he's got consumption.
Did someone mention consuming? I am kinda hungry now you mention it.
Ah, it's a monster!
Don't worry, Billy. Biggie here's a friend, aren't you?
Friendliest guy in the forest, that's me.
This isn't good. He's gonna attract attention.
Maybe this'll help. Woof, woof.
Doggy! This is a beautiful doggy, Jacob. He's so friendly and happy and... Hey, where did that monster go?
Let's you and me get back to the bus, Billy. I'll tell you all about it.
Okay. Achoo!
Looks like it's just you and me, Biggie.
Then let's get to it, my space-efficient friend. We've got a date with Crackskull Mountain. Hey there, Short Top. You see that?
The soda can?
Yeah, you human beings seem to have a tendency to leave these things lying around. It sure does make the place look untidy. Although I heard that if you pick up a soda can, you get a credit for a cell phone, whatever that is. Think you could pick that soda can up, Short Top?
Sure thing, Biggie. Job done.
Good work, little guy. Let's keep an eye out for any more.
Wow, this is what I like. Real forest. All dark and mysterious. And those trees, so big and old. Anything could be lurking behind them.
You think so? You know, maybe you'd like to lead the way, Shortstop.
Me? Don't you know your way around here?
I don't really hang around this part of the forest much. It's kind of got a bad reputation.
It's just a forest, Biggie. Nothing for a big guy like you to worry about.
Course not. I just don't want to take any chances, that's all. They say there are all kinds of weird things out here.
Weirder than a boy in a bear suit out with his Bigfoot on a quest to find a mysterious, vanished rockabilly firefighter?
That would have to be pretty weird, wouldn't it? Okay, little leprechaun, you got me convinced. Let's get moving.
Ow!
Hey, little guy, have you noticed? It feels awful cold all of a sudden.
Brrr. I know what you mean. Some summer this is turning out to be.
It doesn't seem right. It's like...
Biggie! Look over there!
It's a
A ghost!
What did I s-
We should follow her and see where she's going.
We should do what? Don't they teach you human beings anything about ghosts at all?
Sure they do. But learning about them's not the same as seeing one for yourself. Which way do you reckon we should go?
You're not gonna take in the other direction real fast as an answer, are you, small stuff?
Nope, I don't think I am. There she goes. You can see she's trying to get somewhere.
Ouch. And you can see she's not gonna get there anytime soon either.
Life is so sad. So very, very sad.
Hey there, beaver guy.
Oh dear. A Sasquatch. And a little boy. That's sad.
Sad? It doesn't feel sad. Does it feel sad to you, Biggie?
Not to me, little britches.
You don't understand. Everything is sad. Life is a veil of tears.
That's quite a negative attitude you got there, pal.
Oh dear, that's much truer than you know. I wasn't always like this, you see, but I don't like to talk about it, I'm afraid. Makes me feel bad.
You're a fun guy. Anybody ever tell you that?
Shh, Biggie!
Oh dear.
Oh, hello.
Hello, ma'am. That's a real nice dam you're working on there.
It is? Oh, I suppose it is.
Is there some kind of problem?
You seem a little unenthusiastic about your dam. For a beaver, I mean. Usually it can't shut you guys up once you start talking about your dams.
It's all very tragic, really. Isn't it, darling?
Oh yes, it is indeed.
Maybe you'd like to share it with us.
Well, I can't see the harm in it, I suppose. You see, many years ago, me and my husband Hank, that's Hank over there, we just finished building this beautiful dam. Oh, it was the finest dam in the valley, and it was to be our new home. Then that very day, a powerful rainstorm rose up, the worst we'd ever seen. To cut a long and tragic story short, we were both struck by lightning.
But you survived. That's good, isn't it?
Oh, yes, indeed it is. But ever since the lightning bolt, me and my beloved Hank can't go anywhere near each other. Look here now. You see?
It's like they've got an electromagnetic charge.
Who the what now?
It's like when you try and put two magnets together. If they're both the same polarity, they'll push each other apart.
Well, if you say so, small stuff.
It is the bane of our existence.
But what about the ghost?
Oh, we don't know much about her. She turned up not long after the lightning bolt struck. She keeps coming round here every few minutes, regular as clockwork. Oh dear, you might want to step back a bit.
It's like she's causing some sort of electrical arc. I need to think about this. Come on, Biggie. Let's leave these poor beavers in peace. Well, this is the way she came from. Keep your eye open for any clues. Hey, look at this!
Is it a ghost?
No, it's a bunch of weird old singing rocks.
Well, that doesn't sound too worrying. Hey, it's another song stone! Nice.
Yippee! What does it say, Biggie? Is it singing to you?
Yeah, kinda. It says, the dreaded...
The dreaded? What does that mean?
No idea. The one that's over by the airfield said, beware, though.
Beware the dreaded. Beware the dreaded! That doesn't sound too good. The dreaded what?
I don't know, short stuff. I'm not too keen on finding out, either. I can tell you that for nothing.
Look! There she is!
Shush! You don't need to go around drawing attention to us.
Now that we know where she's coming from, I guess we should investigate further.
How did I know you were gonna say that?
Well, hello there. Come in, come in. Don't stand on ceremony. It's not often we get visitors.
Thank you, sir.
It's so nice to see a new face. Hey, Glup's the name, Jeremiah Glup. Can I get you anything? There's always coffee. No, you're a bit young for that yet. Yeah, how about a nice slice of cake?
That's very kind, sir. Only I was...
Sorry, son. You'll have to excuse me a moment. Nora should be by any second. She always loved her coffee, did Nora? Last thing she ever did. I'll just have another sip of coffee before I head out, Jeremiah. That's what she said.
Nora. She's...
My wife, yes, that's right.
She's a ghost.
That she is, son, that she is. She died, many years back now. You know, I'm surprised you can see her. Not many folks can. Mind you, not many folks wander around with a Sasquatch either.
You know Biggie's a Bigfoot?
Of course I do. This forest is full of all kinds of sprites and spirits. And, well, I've been living out here long enough to be on a first-name basis with most of them. Sasquatch used to leave their big old footprints all over these parts. That was in the old days, mind. Before the big old forest fires of '53. Ain't seen hide nor hair of one since then. Well, not till your pal arrived, anyhow.
Did you ever happen to meet a Bigfoot called Furra? She would have looked a little bit like me.
Sorry, big fella. Can't say I ever did. Was she related?
Yes, sir. She was my mom.
Sorry, son. It ain't ringing any bells.
Don't worry, Biggie. We'll track her down. Do you mind if I ask what happened to your wife, sir?
No, not at all. It was a storm that did it. That and those beavers on the other side of the gully. Not that I blame them, mind. They're just doing what comes natural to them. You see, they'd built up this big old dam at the end of the creek, and then an even bigger old storm came and hit. Between the two of them, it pretty much flooded us out.
Not good.
No, indeed. We were hunkering down in here when Nora got to thinking she wanted to check on the hens we used to keep in the yard. I'll just have a sip of coffee, then go check on the old girls, she said. Then she stepped out into the storm, and she never stepped back.
I'm sorry, sir.
It's all right, son. It was a long time ago. I laid her to rest not far from here, just on the other side of the pond. Somehow, though, it seems like she never found that rest. She keeps coming round having her coffee, heading out again just like she did that last night.
That's real sad.
Oh, it's not so bad, really. I don't think she's suffering. I just wish I could find a way to let her reach her rest. If there's a way to do it, though, I ain't found it. You know, I was just sorting through some pictures of Nora and I when you got here, reminiscing about the sweet first days of our marriage. All a long time ago. I can barely remember when half these pictures were taken. Kinda hard to get them in the right order.
Some of them look kind of weird.
I guess you're too young to know what to make of these, huh? They're what you call photo negatives. Used to use them to make copies of your pictures before all that newfangled computer whiz-bangery came along.
Really? That's super weird.
Well... Yep.
Awesome.
Thank you, son. You're a good boy. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Yeah. yeah, yeah. Yes. Yeah.